Okay, we're live now, so we wait for all expected candidate of Campus Challenge Season 3 to join us. So we're waiting for all of them to join us. So we'll wait and get ready for them to join us. So Alsomewa has joined. That's the first serious person that have joined us. Okay, wait for others quickly. It's just to give an update of the second preliminary test of Campus Challenge Season 3, so we can be able to move forward from there. So when we're done, we'll be able to release the result later this evening. Immediately after this conversation, we'll drop the list, then we move from there. And other instructions will be given basically. So other instructions will be given to us basically. Okay, so let's wait a little bit. Let's wait for some minutes, and we'll see others that will join us. Let's wait for some minutes basically. All right, so wait for others to join us probably for the next 60 seconds. Then we'll start on our analysis. Don't forget, if you have any questions or clarity pertaining to the Campus Challenge, you can always drop your questions on the sign question mark on your screen. You basically see that, so you can always drop your question over there. Okay, so if you have any question for me, drop your question there. Official BDX Bossman, happy wedding anniversary to you. I know yesterday was a wedding anniversary, so congratulations once again. We celebrate you. God bless your marriage. More blessings. The sweet wine will not turn sour. So thank you for joining us. Okay, so we'll wait a little bit, but if we wait like 60 more seconds, we then see others join us, we'll have to kickstart. This is about this 5 minutes after 6 in Nigeria specifically. So 5 minutes after 6. So we just give a grace of some few minutes, then we can go into the analysis of what happened in the first preliminary test. You can remember that Campus Challenge registration started some time ago, and it ended where those that applied were screened, based on the application document, school ID card, your payment slip. They were screened down to a total number of 80. 80 students were screened, with about 25 or thereabout schools in the battle. Then the next screening that we did was to give a small test. That's the test 1. Preliminary test 1 was shared sometimes last week, Wednesday, on Thursday, if I can remember. On Thursday was when that was done. And I can remember we gave us an instruction that test is basically meant for that day. It's going to close 12 midnight that same day, because I had a lot of feedback of some people saying when they try to do the test, the link has expired. Then that means they're not following. I've told you before, we're going to be so skeptical that you are the one that will be seeking information. It's important to seek information. We shouldn't be using information to follow you up and down. We send text messages, we send emails. If you don't have instruction, we have to say we'll come live, we'll notify you. So most times I also come always to notify you if you're going to be coming live, which on the normal level for a student that is very serious, they're supposed to be even refreshing any information. I go to the YouTube page, is there any new information? I come to the Instagram page, is there any new information? You're supposed to be looking and sieving for information. So few people said they click on the link, and I'm sure they didn't do it on that same day. Maybe somebody got the email and left it and do the next day. Some said the network is bad, they're not, those were excuses anyway that I'm not going to dispute, but the rules remain that you ought to do. You have 24 hours to attend. So if you're struggling at that time, you can't send email. I can't do this, or what will happen? You have to wait till the next day to send email that you click on it, or yesterday it didn't go through. That doesn't sound real. It doesn't sound true. That you have to wait for the next day before you make the complaint of what happened next day. But most time is that some of them click it on the next day, so it didn't work. But they're not sending emails that they click it the other day and they're unable to do it. No, if you for a competition you want to be part of, if you click it on that same day you are doing and it's not going, you will send an email instantly. I clicked on this link, it didn't go through. But for you to wait 1 day, 2 days after and be saying, oh, I click on the link, it wasn't going on the day you say we should do it, then that sounds fishy. And that's what some candidates are in. They didn't listen to instruction. They didn't follow it up. So they waited till when the link has expired. So when they click on, no matter how bad your network is, the link will open over time. You know, no matter how. Someone even said the network is not allowing me. I did some question. No, we used to get feedback from the link you click. We understand what you did, all of you, the time you spent, everything. So some of you just didn't. Somebody said the link was not helping him or helping her. I can't remember the person. He answered almost all the questions, but I didn't get them right. So because she was too certain that she didn't do well or he didn't do well, he was saying the link with network was going up and down and I couldn't do, you know. So we know that all these excuses will begin to come up. That's why we have set up strategically. So to prevent that going forward, if you're part of the 50 that qualify into the next round, when it is released, the date is released, we even released it earlier. It was sent 10 p.m. before the next day. It was sent earlier, late at night. We were supposed to send it 12 a.m. so that it goes to 12 a.m. of the other day. It was sent 10 p.m. earlier. And that's why some people complain you have an exam. I said no matter the exams you have, you should be able to generate 10 minutes out for 20 questions at your free time. It doesn't disturb your exams. You can walk in and decide, okay, I'm pausing on my reading. Let me just do these 10 questions. 20 questions in 10 minutes. I can quickly do it. So basically, that's what happened. But many of us don't show commitment and sincerity. So we're telling you again in advance. Today is July 31st, the last day. So we're going to be giving a grace. We're going to say, okay, there will be protest tomorrow. So we are trying to shift it up. So we're going to push it up to next week, Thursday. So if peradventure there are factors of protest that is affecting you, the questions ought to be released this night. So you can do it again on Thursday. So we're giving a grace of other factors. Oh, some people's SIM have gotten empty and have not unblocked some SIM. Network factors. Protest we don't know the outcome of the protest tomorrow or thereabout, but no matter how it is, you begin to understand how to find your way in the next 7-8 days. If the protest even stay on and is affecting you one way or the other, which I think it shouldn't, but we are trying to secure all excuses. So we're going to give a timeline of Thursday next week. So the question drops 10 p.m. on Wednesday or latest 12 a.m. on Thursday morning. And that's basically August 8th. August 8th, if I'm right, 2024. August 8th, the questions for the 50 that qualify will drop, because this final question is critical to determine. This is the last test that will pick the best 16 from 16 different institutions. Get it clear. The best 16 from 16 different institutions. Now, I'm going to break down the present result for you so that you can understand how competitive this thing is. You can have a clarity of how competitive we are at the moment. So, have it again. August 8th, 12 a.m. is the normative. We can send in earlier. And it closes 11:59 of that day before it enters into the next day. So 11:59. So 12 a.m. to 11:59 p.m. of August 8th. It is when the final preliminary question is thrown out. We said it again. All the contestants that have applied, either you qualify to the final or not, you qualified already to attend the weekend as an audience, because there are prizes attached to the best audience. It's also important to come in because we'll be giving out an appreciation gift to all applicants, all contestants. You get a certificate for participating. You get something in appreciation too. We have it broken down, all contestants. So if you apply in the first one, you didn't get to this round, you still qualify to come as an audience in a full weekend camp. Friday for the 16th coming on Thursday, but for you as an audience, it's Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. We're going to let you know the dates as it comes. So whether you qualify or not, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, you are part of the contest. If you can find your way down, attend the venue, you go. It's only the top 16 that will be count. They've started BB Nigeria. We will do our campus Nigeria too. We will count them. You see how beautiful BB Nigeria place is. We'll make it beautiful for the students too. You see how fine they are. We'll make everything beautiful for you in a standard settings. And we compete, we eat, we do our own settings too. For Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and we exit on Monday. That's like 5 good camping days, and for all the 16 contestants. But for those that are eliminated, you just come in yourself. And on the final day on 16, we do the presentation. You might be the best for audience and you win cash reward in addition. But the real star prizes, the real battle, is for the top 16, which is going to come from the next screening happening next week, Thursday. So don't joke with that. Let me give you the sincerity and why this is more tough. You can ask your questions in the question box later on. Out of the 50 contestants that are left, there are a total of 17 schools. So number one, it makes it easier for schools where only one contestant is left. It makes the contest easier for such person. Now there are 17 schools. We need 16 schools. So if you are the only one representing your school, you have a better chance that is left. So schools that have one representative left, it gives an advantage to you that you only be praying to better one of the best of the school. So if you can better the best of one school, you will enter the top 16 if you are the only one representing your school. For example, schools like Bowen University have only one candidate left. Delaware Institute of Technology has only one candidate left. Ogun State Institute of Technology has only one candidate left. FUNAB, Federal University of Agriculture, Abeokuta, has only one candidate left. College of Nursing Science, LUT, has only one candidate left. OOU, Obafemi Awolowo University, has only one candidate left. So those that basically have only one candidate left have the chance to do better, to get into the top 16. It's easier because number one, there are 17 schools at the moment. We need 16 schools. So invariably, you need to just better one of the schools that are there. You need to better the other schools because you are the only one representing your school. So you need to just better the best of any school. So it makes it easier for you that you are left with only one candidate. Now for schools that are very, very competitive, Obafemi Awolowo University have 3 representatives left. So for you to enter into the top 16, you must be the best of those 3, and also make sure you better all other. You better at least one school so that you can enter the top 16 school. Then you have to better all other students in your school because there are 3 students in your school. OAU. Federal University of Health Science, Osun State, there are 5 students left. And out of those 5 students, it simply means you have to better 4 of them, be the best in that school, and be at least better than one of the schools left, which is you have 17 schools. So you can better the best of any one school left, and you are the best of the 4 in your schools, or the 5 in your school, you can easily enter in. LASU, Lagos State University, have 5 representatives left, the same way. Only one we have to remain. That means you have to better, and it doesn't even mean it guarantees you. You can even be the best from LASU, but there are 17 schools. If you are not doing better than them, you also go off. But you can be the best of your school and not still be part of the top 16 because we have 17 schools left, and we need 16 schools going into the second round. So it is more technical, more competitive. So LASU, you've got 5 students. You have to better them. And you have to make sure you better the 17 schools. You must be able to enter the top 16 out of the 17 universities that are there. University of Lagos, that's where the big challenge is. University of Lagos came out in full force. Huge number of them, over close to 30 or thereabout. We've got 18 left. 18 students are left. How many of you are from Unilag? If you are from Unilag, put in the comment box. If I mention your school and you're there, just I've mentioned OAU. If you are from OAU, just confirm that I'm here. OAU. I've mentioned Federal University of Health Science or Osun State. If you are from here, just put it there. I think they used to say it's FUSU or something. FUSU or I can't remember. If I mention your school, just confirm that you're here. LASU, I've mentioned 5 of them. If you are from LASU, just confirm that you're here from LASU. Just type something. I'm not seeing comment though. Hope it's not my screen. Okay, FUNAB is here. So FUNAB, I've mentioned FUNAB. FUNAB only has 1 representative, so it gives you a better chance. Meaning, just make sure you better the 17 schools. Make sure you better one of the best of the school, and you are the only one representing your school. So you are not fighting with anybody from your school. But last 2 people are fighting with 4 other people from the school. Like last 2 now. OOU. I'm coming to OOU. I said earlier, OOU has only 1 representative. So OOU only has 1. Then that means invariably, if you can better the other set of students, you qualify automatically. You know. So FUSU I mentioned, FUSI or something, I have about 5 contestants left. So if you have 5 contestants left, you have to better those 5. Not just bettering, not just getting better among all the 16 schools. I have 17 left because we need 16 schools. You got to be the best. So anybody can still be out. Even if you are the only one representing your school, you can still be out. Because if you are not the best of the top 16, you are out. So you have to be best. You have to be part of the top 16 schools, 1. Then 2, if you are more than 1 in your school, you have to be the best of your school. So nobody has an automatic ticket. That's why I like it. Because we have about 17 schools left. Nobody has an automatic ticket now, whether you're the only one representing your school or not. You have to make sure you are best of the 17. You have to enter into the 16. And you are better than one of the schools, and you are also the only one in your school, or you are the best in your school. So Unilag has about 18 representative, 18. Out of the 18, now you see that, you have to first make sure you are top 16 out of the 17 universities, and you have to be best of the remaining, best of the other 17 students in Unilag. Very competitive for Unilag, very, very competitive. DMV or Unilag students that are here, you have 18 students that you have to be the best of those 18 students before you can come in. KWASU only have 1 representative, so the same thing applies to KWASU, Kwara State University. You've got to be the best of the 18. Just make sure you get into the top 16 universities left. Then you're not fighting anybody in your school, so that's fine for you. FUTA has 2 representative, FUTA. So same way, you have to be better, top 16, then you have to be the best. So one of you have to go, but overall, you must make sure that you are part of the top 16 university. Then you can now fight with who you are competing with to be the best. Now, the last result was not too impressive. Most of you had poor results, but there are poorer results. That's why some of you qualified. There are poorer results. Maybe we just, and that's the test. Maybe some of you are waiting for big grammar questions. There are intellectual questions that you can do. So you need to prepare yourself for the next one so you don't just get off easily. Ogun State Institute of Technology, we've got a student from there. So the same way, just make sure you are best of the 16 schools. You are part of the top 16. When you are part of the top 16, you don't have issue again because you are the only one from your school. But if you are not, if you are the 17th school, you are out because we have 17 schools there. Nahu, Nnamdi Azikiwe University, only 1 candidate left there. The same way, just be the part of the top 16 school out of the 17. Then you qualify because you are not competing with anybody. University of Ilorin, there are 4 students left. So same way, make sure you are part of the top 16, better the 3, then you are there. So same way for University of Ibadan, there are 2 students that are there. 2 students, you know what that means? You have to be better than the other students and be part of the top 16. FUNAB, I've mentioned that is only 1, so you're lucky. Just make sure you're part of the top 16 out of the 17 universities that are there, then you're good. Then College of Nursing Science, LUTH, only has 1. The same thing applies to that. UNIBEN has 2 students. So 2 students, make sure you enter top 16. Now fight to be the best from your school again. OOU has only 1. That's fine. Same thing I've mentioned earlier applies. FUTO, Federal University of Technology, Owerri, has only 1. So that is the total number of students. We have 3 from OAU, 5 from Federal University of Health Science, Osun State, 5 from LASU, 1 from Bowen, 1 from Delaware Institute of Technology, 18 from University of Lagos, 18 from University of Lagos, 1 from KWASU, that's Kwara State University, 2 from Federal University of Technology, Akure, 1 from Ogun State Institute of Technology, 1 from Nnamdi Azikiwe University, or what you call UNIZIK, 4 from University of Ilorin, 2 from University of Ibadan, 1 from FUNAB, Federal University of Agriculture, Abeokuta, 1 from College of Nursing Sciences, LUTH, 2 from University of Benin, 1 from Olabisi Onabanjo University, that's OOU, and 1 from Federal University of Technology, Owerri. That's the total of the 50 students. Congratulations to all of you. Let's type congratulations to the 50. You don't know them, but just say congratulations to the top 50. They still try out of all that apply. You still enter top 50. So even if you are eliminated today, you are eliminated next round to enter into 16, you have done a good job. So let's first appreciate all those that got into top 50. So put it there, congratulations to the top 50. We'll be dropping the list of those 50 almost immediately after now. When this live is over, we drop the list of the top 50 students and confirm your names there. And like we said, engage and put it there. My name is identified. We share the same video on YouTube so that you can keep informed. We've come back to Instagram because of most of us, we don't have deep presence on YouTube. So we're trying to see how we can create a balance on both. So when we drop the list, just confirm your name there. I'm part of the top 50. I'm from University of Lagos. I'm part of this. Feel excited about it. Next week, Thursday, August 8th, there is no excuse of protest. Normally, there shouldn't be excuse of protest. You should have internet in your house or anywhere on your phone to attempt the question. But we're trying to allow everything. You went to protest, you didn't come back home that day, you did, we want to allow you and say, Thursday, August 8th, the questions will drop. And this question, I've explained how competitive it is, so you should know, so that you can be part of the best 16 students that we're getting. So if you have any questions, you can ask me. And if there is no questions, we can call it a day, so we can just wait to confirm our lists and move forward from there. If you have any questions, I'm waiting for you. You can drop your questions and ask me. But if we don't have any question, then we can actually call it a day. And you wait. You've got about a week to do that preparation for yourself. Wednesday night, 10 p.m., 11 p.m., 12 p.m., we drop it. You have the whole of Thursday to do it. It closes 11:59, August 8th. So don't come and say, I clicked the link, it did not open. It's a big lie. You only did that when it has expired. So everything is going to be there for 1 month. It's going to be there for 1 week. It is just for that day, August 8th. So you've got 12 a.m. till 11:59 p.m. of that same day. If it goes beyond that, you're on your own. I've got a question. So let me confirm this question quickly. Somebody said, how many questions should we expect and the duration of the next test? The next test is going to be the same way. 20 questions for 10 minutes. Same way. 20 questions, 10 minutes. Just similar to what you have done before. So if you know you are not fast enough, that you struggled, this is the time to get better. So somebody asked that already. 20 questions, 10 minutes. You must have the speed, accuracy, and time. These are the things that can give you success. You have speed, accuracy, and time. You must be fast, but you must be accurate, and you must have the proper timing. If you don't have those three things, you will have challenges, So we have speed, accuracy, and time. There are factors that can help you achieve what you want to achieve. Speed, accuracy, and time. Any other questions? That's a good question that I've been asked. If you have any other question, you can ask me. So after that, we're going to be releasing the lists in the next 5 minutes. After we share this video on both Instagram, YouTube, then we'll drop it, okay? Somebody said, while answering the questions, if your time elapsed, can the system submit automatically? Yes, I think so. If I is here, our technical guy is there, can also answer that. I think it goes off and submit automatically. Yes, it submits automatically. Even when you don't finish or submit it, it will submit automatically. But I need a confirmation. If I can you please confirm that if they are answering the questions and you are still using your time is not, and the thing goes just like JAMB. If you are doing JAMB exam and I think you don't submit and your time is up, it goes automatically. It doesn't have to wait for you to click submit. If you finish it on time, you submit. I think it goes automatically, but I want a confirmation from one of the team members that are here. If you are here, please go ahead and confirm that it goes automatically, so that some of them will know, my time is good, let me quickly submit it to, or they can keep trying it and it goes off automatically. So please, I need a confirmation. If you are still with us, please kindly confirm that. I'm not seeing the fear on the screen. That's funny. So I think I can see Diola on the screen. So Diola, please let me reach out to you fair quickly, either by a call or a text. I need to answer that question. I don't want to assume, but I think that's what should happen. So please reach out to you fair quickly. I can see Diola on the live. Reach out to you fair instantly, or by a text or a call. Let him get back instantly. Is it automatically? So we cannot give the wrong information, because if anybody go and relax and think it's automatically, somebody said mine own submitted automatically. That's how it should be. But I'm trying to make a confirmation. I don't want to sound authentic, confirmative when I'm not sure. But that's how it should be. Basically, you should be like, your time is up, it goes, and it is submitted automatically. Somebody said it's our own submitted automatically, but you wouldn't know, because you didn't know whether you qualified. You didn't even know whether we got your result. That's Quintima. You never knew whether we got your result, so you cannot confirm it. Maybe it just goes off, bam, but you are not certain that you have a result. So you cannot categorically say it works, because what if it just goes off like that and you have no results until you see whether you qualify or not? So you are not certain because you don't have a result yet. So I cannot also take that for confirmation, because as you're doing it, you went off, bam. So you can't tell whether you have a result or whether it just goes off. So I need the confirmation from that before we go off this, so that we can get that cleared. I know some of us, it might happen to us last time when we were doing the exams. You didn't finish, you just go off, your time up. But you don't have a result yet, so you cannot be so certain that it is automatic. it wrote form submitted. Okay, good. So I think Quintima said it wrote form submitted. So we'll probably manage and use that. Immediately, if your name is there, it simply means it's submitted. So I'm not too sure that your name is there. But what if your name is there? Then that means it's actually form submitted, time up. But I think that is the normal thing that should happen. I was just trying to get a confirmation, but that's basically what should happen. Your time is up, it's submit automatically. But I was just trying to get a clarity and confirmation. But if you cannot do that for now, I think it's fine, because I'm not seeing a day fair on this live. So I think that is what should happen. So hopefully that's what will happen. But just make sure you work with your time. It should submit automatically, and let me just assume and stand on that. If it doesn't, we'll share other links to confirm that. When I'm giving another live, like I told you, I'm supposed to be seeking information, going live, checking any updates here. I don't need to be coming live to remind you. You're supposed to be checking updates here. Yeah, okay, I'm waiting for the mail. You're supposed to be checking, so you can always see on our page if there's any changes. If we confirm that it's not automatic, we'll let you know. So for now, it's automatic, and I think it is 6:30 p.m. already, if I'm right. So I think 1 minute, 6:30 p.m. In the next 1 minute, we will go and we'll release the results. Is that mean Vicky said the form submitted by itself, and that's how it works? Yeah, basically that's how it should work. I'm just trying to make a confirmation. When you do jam too, your time is up, man. You cannot say because you did not finish everything, then will not give a result. So on a clear time, that is how it should work. It should be automatic, so that you'll not just be rushing and submit before time. You work based on what you can, and when the time get there, it goes off and you get a result. I just want to double check, because I'm not the IT person. We've got an IT person, but I'm trying to just double check. So that's how it will be. So we'll drop the result. Thank you guys for joining us for the live and update. So get yourself ready. This is where we're going to get the final 16. And when the final 16 names comes up, we're going to be giving you instructions on what to do, your photo shoots, pictures. You want to, you see how those Big Brother Ninja this thing, how they got into the house. So we want to bring it to the house more beautiful than that. We want to have your profiles, your fine picture. Let the world talk about you too. See how they are talking about those people now. All the housemates now, they start talking about them. Then go and check their life history. Let me go and check your life history too. That you are an educational person, student that is brilliant. So we want to see how we can put your profiles together, announce you to the world, let people start looking for you and say, yeah, these are the top 16 brains going to the house for the campus challenge battle. So prepare your mind for that, and I'll see you soon. I'm not going to be far from your screen. I'll always be coming to your screen to give updates. So I want to say thank you to everyone. Thank you to the campus challenge team, the BMGC team. Just keep information checking. Keep checking information, Instagram, YouTube. Basically, those are the two major things we have been using. We use less of Facebook, Instagram, YouTube. Just check for updates there, and all is fine. So I'll see you sometimes later. I remain Babs Michael. Bye-bye for now. Watch out for the lists immediately after now. Ciao. Bye-bye.